I'm live apparently. Somebody let me know if this is working. Just, say in the chat somebody if we're all good. If I need to up volumes or anything. If I can up volumes. Don't think I can up volumes. So I'm just going to be giving you the late night gravel voice. That's what we're going to be doing. Away with a bit of late night gravel voice. I am live. But do I sound good? Why does nobody ever answer my questions? Cool. Sounding good. Glad. I'm just like getting some stuff set up. No idea what the quality's like. I'm sorry if it's crap. Just gotta roll with it, basically. Beats. Not much I can do to improve quality, if anything, ever. At all. Got 4 people here. What are you saying, guys? Live, sounds fine. Hello, Hillian Mermaid. So obviously, hey Doodly. Everyone behave, or else Doodly's going to whack you with the band hammer. Okay. Or me. Oh yes, guys, this is Glasses Pete reveal. This is the grand reveal. I'm a glasses person now. Although I'm not actually probably going to be wearing them during this stream, because though they help me see in this light, I've just got glare everywhere. So glasses reveal done. Back to blindo vision. Cool, 8 people. I'm just going to chill another minute or 2 and then get on with the things I have planned. Yeah, exciting things planned. Big stuff. 7 people. God. Terrible. I should give you a heads up about what we're going to be talking about, but I'm not going to bother because I don't feel like doing that. It's just a mystery stream. It's going to be some crazy ass shit. That much I can guarantee. Yeah, late night sleep stream for people to chill out to the late night tones of Grandads Lounge. So if you can hear a fan, I'm sorry. I literally have to have a desk fan pointed at my laptop just to keep it cool enough to be able to run this in the slightest. So I apologize if there is any background noise, if the background noise is annoying at all. I just don't know. I have no idea. Zero way of knowing what my quality is like, annoyingly. So it's kind of just a guess. Yeah. Hey guys, let me show you my cool new lights that are crazy. That's something I can show you. Check this out. I've got lights that now, whoa, they react to my voice and to sounds, which is dope. Like, silliest lights ever. But they'll be so sick when I have some fat tunes blaring out. Or they can just do, regular other stuff. There we go. Glowy mode. I'm obviously boring people. I'm so sorry. I should talk about something more interesting, shouldn't I? Right. What was I going to talk about? You see, I get shockingly nervous when I do this stuff and my brain goes completely blank. And then I'm like, oh man, people are leaving. There's like only 6 people now instead of 8, which means I'm unpopular. Wow. That was like a last minute stream. I know if I'd actually prepped this, there'd be more of you guys. I'm impressed there's even 6 of you, apparently, to be honest. To be completely honest. That's quite remarkable. Quite shocking. Okay, we may as well. Which is, the events are like, I don't know. I feel like just doing a random Q&A then yeah, I'll need to do another stream for it because I'm not using the right software. I was gonna use this stream to start my journey of exposing another person in the DID community, but I don't think it's going to be that today because I need to be able to share my screen, show you guys that stuff, and I can't do that right now because I'm just doing the like YouTube's native webcam streaming, just the way that, you know, like people with personalities do it rather than people like myself. Yeah, I think the exposing session will have to not be this session, and instead this session is going to be mukbang and me talking about that time I got really fucking hammered at Comicon and kind of destroyed everything. And it was just the best, most surreal Comicon ever. Yeah, it was a good time. Hello, Debs. What's up? I'm sorry I don't reply to all your comments when you leave me a million comments, but come on. Like, come on. So, yeah, so Comicon and a bit of a mukbang, guys, because I got KFC several hours ago, but didn't eat like an idiot. So my chips were all cold. I was planning to do the mukbang like a minute after getting KFC, and I got distracted and had a bath and spent loads of time like setting up the background. So yeah, oopsie. And they forgot my fucking sweet chili dip. My local KFC always forgets my sweet chili dip. Like, I got the bonus banquet. My chips have gone cold and soggy, so I've got some cold popcorn chicken. Yeah, Americans. This is the regular popcorn chicken in the UK. I have small hands as well. It's only 4 fingers big. Yeah, Trisha mode. My Sunday evening is going well. I was a bit worried because it was the football. I promised all my friends that I would not watch the football because whenever England play and I don't watch, they tend to do really well and win. And whenever I've never watched a game where they've won, quite simply. So I promised them all of them I wouldn't watch it. And they've lost anyway. But my neighbours, if any of you saw my Instagram story the other day, they're loud and annoying. They didn't watch the football there tonight. They were out tonight. But yeah, the other night for the last game, they had like the air horns going until like 11 in the morning, 11:30 at night. Cheeky as fuck. I know, I'm a miserable old man. This is the most pathetic thing of popcorn chicken ever, not gonna lie. Atla character. What's Atla? I'm being dumb. I know that. I know that's short for something that I'm obviously a fan of, but I'm just really bad with acronyms. I have no idea what Atla is. Should have to spell that one out for me. All my popcorn chicken gone. Such a pathetic small thing. Oh well, delicious. Totally delicious. Next, the fillets. Oh, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh. Just say Avatar. It's like 3 letters less to type. You don't have to do them all caps. It's easier. So it's easy. Simple choice. The most obvious choice on earth. It's Sokka. Sokka is like the greatest character ever. Easily one of the best characters ever invented of all time. Yeah. It's kind of what makes like that whole like the new series they did, the Dragon Ball one, whatever, they just copied all the characters over and it's just terrible. Good. You better. Who thinks the Blue Avatar? Nobody thinks the Blue Avatar. The Blue Avatar is shit. Nobody knows the Blue Avatar. Highest grossing film of all time, sure, until like the Marvel films came along. But can you hum the soundtrack to it? To be fair, can you hum the soundtrack to any of the Marvel films either? Can you think of any of them? Can you imagine any of them? No, bet you can't. Bet you can think of Star Wars instantly. You know, the old dun, 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 dun. Don't know what I'm saying. Just complaining about that. Point is, nobody thinks about Avatar with blue aliens ever. So yeah, Comicon. Let me tell you guys about that, and obviously, if you ask questions, I'll read them out and have a look. But peace, peace out, Deb. It's okay. You keep commenting. It's good for the algorithm. Spam away is fine. Comicon. That time, me and my two best friends went a few years ago, and we drank a bit. So they began with us just getting on the bus. I think we were like 24 years old. Yeah, it's about 6-7 years ago. 23, 24. Oh, that's some tough chicken. Jeez, sorry about that. That was like, that chicken is awful. Jesus, good batter, but like pure gristle. Hello and hello. I'm glad this is good to listen to. I'll try to keep the tones soothing and not too much disgusting eating noises, but it is half mukbang as well. Although I just only have one bit of chicken left, so it's going to be like 3 more bites, and the mukbang part of this is over. And it's just talking about Comicon and chatting to you guys. Yeah. So me and my two best friends, London Comicon, MCM Comicon at the Expo Centre there. It's the biggest sort of Comic-Con in the UK. It's not just comics, manga, anime, sci-fi, gaming, blah, 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 blah. It's basically just a big shopping day out. You know, it's a huge shopping trip and a huge chance for people to make a fuckload of money. And yeah. And the best part of it is the cosplays as well. Just like the amount of effort people put into their cosplays and things, and seeing it's just a fun day out. I don't know. Every time I've ever gone, I've spent just hours walking around, looking at people and things, and just enjoying it. You know, it's a really fun time. Renaissance fair. Oh my god, I've always wanted to go to a Renaissance fair. I went to one once when I was a little kid, like literally like 8 or something, and I've always been obsessed with knights and swords and shit. But that's a story for another stream. Anyway, but on Renaissance fairs also outdoors, which just make it so much nicer. I wish somebody could organize a Comic-Con outdoors, like in America, when they always have them like LA and stuff. Why not just do them outdoors? That way you don't have half the issue of the smell. But here in the UK, trying to do it outdoors would not work. Yeah, in the slightest, because weather. Food is a good part that I've always been really broke whenever I've gone to Comic-Con, which is... Anyway, on with the story. Me and my two best friends jump on the bus, not like cosplaying or anything, because they're both awkward buggers with like office jobs and stuff. They're very on the surface normal people, even if they're massive nerds under the surface. But God, sup, Eric? Yo. Yeah. So we get on the bus and we make our way to London on this awful little bus. And we booked like the Greyhound. Greyhound are fucking dickheads. Like if you're even a minute late, the bus will go without you. They have no leg room here in the UK. They're just awful. Used to be like £1 for a bus fare to go from where I live, like anywhere in the UK basically, to get to London used to be just about £1, and it's not anymore. But it was still only like £4.50 or something, which is pretty good because it's like an hour and a half, 2 hour journey, 2 hour journey via bus. Anyway, get to London and get to the convention centre, and first thing we do is head straight to one little like one stops near the convention centre and grab ourselves a 4-pack of K cider each. Now, K cider, for the Americans out there, it's can't remember, it's either 8 or 10 or 12%. It's like wine strength cider, but they sell it in pint cans. So again, twice the size of that, and yeah, we started drinking K cider. We had empty stomachs. None of us drank breakfast, and we'd smoked a fuckload of ganja. So it was feeling pretty good, feeling pretty good. And we start queuing and stuff, and heading around, walking around, and seeing things. And this was back in the era where nice guys and their fedoras were a bit of a problem at Comicon. I'm not going to lie. You'd go to Comicon and you'd see like a good 100+ fedoras. So we came up with the game of fedora tipping, which is where you just walk behind a guy in a fedora and just casually knock his hat off his back, and just spin around. And because of how packed and busy, sorry, I'm getting my keyboard on my mic, because Comic-Con is so packed and busy, like they never caught us, or at least in our heads. I mean, yeah, no, they definitely knew who it was half the time because we were fucking drunk and really, really dumb, and yeah, just off our tits. Oh God, saying that has just like lost me a load of viewers. People are like, oh no, he's bullying nerds. Get rid of him. This was years ago. I'm sorry. It's meant to be a funny story. I should have said trigger warning for past bullying behavior. Yeah, so we're walking around, tipping fedoras, knocking them off left, right, and center. And occasionally, like, some people like call us out on it. Worst was like somebody wearing a in a Link outfit, interestingly, with the old green pixie hat, and I just like yanked it off them, and it like didn't come off them, and then my friend went to try, like at this point they'd already started turning around, and he just like grabbed their wig and like flung it across the room, and then he was like, oh shit, run away boys. Yeah, it was literally like something out of that Mitchell and Webb look. We were just these 3 hammered, smashed, stoned idiots, not in cosplay, running through a crowd of people in crazy outfits. Just like, if anyone knows that Mitchell and Webb look classic skit, I swear that even just lost me some likes. Oh my God, savage. People have unliked the video because of my idiocy. I just hate us because you ain't us. That's all it is. You wish you'd been drunken pricks at Comic-Con. That's all it really is. Yeah, so we're doing that, and also there's loads of cool stuff about. We spent a bit of time. There was somebody selling like a Brony card game, a My Little Pony Brony card game, and we just spent like a good 10-15 minutes talking to them. But just, I wish we'd been filming it. I really do, but none of us did that sort of thing back then. But now I'd have filmed it, and it had literally been like something out of Channel 5. Like, my friend he's a good interviewer, unlike me. He is beyond try. And yeah, there's this, anyway, at one point there's this game display with a whole load of tablets showing off like this new like mobile tablet game that everyone's playing at the moment. I don't know what it was. This is like 6-7 years ago. it was pretty impressive for the time. Like, this is new big stuff at the time. That whatever. We have our cans of K-cider. I put my can of K-cider right next to the tablet, and I pick it up. Like, it's one you can lift up, but they're always like there's loads of wires connecting them to this table. It's like this big like circular podium. It's got a hole in the middle with all the wires going down into this hole. It's like 6 tablets all connected to it. And I put my K-cider there right next to the hole, and I'm playing on it for a minute. And my mates come over and they're like, "Come on, Pete, this thing's shit. Let's go." And I'm like, "All right." Put the tablet down, knock the can of K-cider right down. I like grab it, and as I grab it, it's like all pours out. Straight onto the electrics there. We walked past the display like 10 minutes later, and none of them were on anymore, and they were shutting the display down. Yeah, this is more like a confessional. You guys are my Catholic priest or whatever it is right now, and this is my confessional. That's why I should change the description of this to Grandads Lounge. Grandads Lounge Confessional. Comicon Confessions. Just changing the title one sec. Oh. Yeah. Drunk and Rocky Horror once had to leave after I vomited. It was 29 years ago. Oh my god. Like, Rocky Horror is a party. Like, having to leave that early, I give you some props for that. Living in the shed. Cheers. What language is this? What language is this? This is English, bro. This is giggly 1 a.m. English. Obviously. You know. All right. I'm just doing English right now. Yeah. So next, PS4 was quite a new console at this point in time. No, the PS4 wasn't out yet. PS4 wasn't out yet, so that's how we can date this. This must have been like maybe 2012, actually. They were announcing PS4. PS4 wasn't out yet. Yeah. I read all my comments. It's not hard when there's like 4 of you commenting like once a minute. Yeah, spam more. Come on, chat. Hello, Leon. Anyway, PS3, end of its lifetime. PS4 had definitely been announced that year at E3, but wasn't out. And a whole load of PS3s, like, must have been about 20 or 30 of them there, playing some new games or whatever. I really cannot remember. I was very unimpressed and drunk, as you can tell. And then warm up for what? Warm up for what? Make it big. So yeah, playing on these PS3s, and suddenly my friend's like, "Guys, I don't know what I've done." I'm like, "What happened?" He's like, I like kicked it accidentally, and now it's on the debug mode. And I really, like, I'm not shitting you. He'd accessed the debug menu for the console, and got it locked onto this weird dolphin game, some like debug menu inbuilt game for the PS4, PS3 rather, where you're a dolphin swimming through the sea. It's kind of terrible looking, and yeah, it was just stuck like that. And no matter what button you pressed, nothing happened, and all the PS3s were locked up in these big, like, glass cabinets and stuff behind perspex or whatever, so they couldn't be touched. Yeah. And again, an hour later, when we walked back past, it was still on that dolphin game. Next. Because this Comicon literally just kept getting better and better. Maybe this was 2013. I can't remember. Hearthstone was big. Hearthstone was really big at this time, and there was a Hearthstone tournament going on. Big whoop. Yay, epic. Actually, this might be a story from the next year. I can't remember. I've been to a few Comicons at the same place. And a few times I've gotten drunk. I'm sorry. Hearthstone was big. And they were doing like the finals for this live European or UK tournament or something. And these two guys are playing, and me and my friends walk in just to sort of sit down. Can't legally get stoned in the UK. You can with a medical license now. Medical cannabis is available. And certain police counties have decriminalised, which helps. Literally like half of the largest counties in the UK have decriminalised cannabis, as in the police chiefs have decriminalised cannabis. So it doesn't matter if the government says it's illegal, the police won't arrest or criminalise for it anymore. They won't give you any kind of criminal record for possession. What's up, Chris? No, of course not. Fucking promised, didn't I? God. Jesus. It's hilarious. Like 11 o'clock, dead on, like just about 11 o'clock, the amount of noise and traffic outside had been silent, and suddenly like 11:30, busiest night ever. Of course it's Josh's fault. It's always Josh's fault. I'm even telling stories about times of me and Josh O and Sai at the moment of the Comicon times we got a bit too smashed. Everything is Josh's fault. Josh is to blame for the PS3s, guys. He's his fault. Okay, I'm on my way now. That was the only question holding me back. Grandads beast. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Doodly. I did not curse the football. I made my damn hardest. Stayed upstairs, quarantined myself upstairs. Like I say, I promised my friends I would not watch it. Solemn vow. And clearly, the curse held true to an extent, because I have now looked at what happened in terms of the score. And holy shit. Loser. Catch you in a couple days. Anyway, so Hearthstone's going on. Big epic. Love you. Big epic Hearthstone going on. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I need to stop burping. Jesus. It's the finals of this tournament, and it's getting streamed on Twitch, and there's like maybe 1,000 people watching on Twitch. I don't know. There was nobody in the audience. There were quite literally like 4 other people sat in the hall. It was like it's just like they'd sectioned off a part of the convention center, and yeah, like these 2 guys up on the stage playing Hearthstone intensely. There were like 3 guys sat like commentating on it, and quite literally 4 people in the audience before we got in there. So 5 people on the stage, 4 people in the audience. Just kind of cringe. And we just kind of sat in there to chill for a bit and kind of hide, because like we were feeling a bit para. We felt like security were after us. You know, we felt the paranoid vibe on us. I mean, we were 3 pints down on our last can at this point. Yeah, it was definitely the first time, of course. Just like hiding from the heat a bit, you know, taking a chill. And suddenly this like guy runs from some like fire exit door. He's naked, runs up on stage, jumps up on stage, grabs like this cheap plastic trophy that they had for the thing. And he's like, hey, the trophy, like waving his willy about, which I can attest. I'm not just trying to be mean to the guy here, but it was a little willy. It wasn't a warm hall. It was a very cold hall, and he'd gotten nervous, obviously. But yeah, you got to warm up a little before doing something like that, so it's not too small. when you're streaking. Yeah, and then he's like looks around, and the two guys just carry on playing, and he looks like at the screen, because even though he's in front of this big camera, there's like this camera, and it looks like the camera is filming the two players. The actual feed, the Twitch feed, is two cameras that are directly on their faces and on their and streaming what they're playing. That camera that he was in front of, waving his willy about and grabbing the trophy and yelling in front of, wasn't connected to anything, and they were all mic'd up with those like near field mics, so they didn't even pick up his yelling. It was just like the most failed streaker ever. And security kind of just looked at him and were like shaking their heads, and one of them started walking towards him, and he just like jumped off the stage and like ran away straight through the aisle of chairs and out the main entrance, and God knows where to, probably to a toilet. And then the only four other people in the audience just like quietly got up and left after him, sort of like chatting to themselves. So I'm guessing they were his mates. And yeah, it was just us three in there, and we sort of looked at the two guys playing, and they looked at us kind of depressed, and we were like, sorry guys, we're going now as well. And they just looked at us like, this is the finals. And we're like, sorry. Literally left in like the last game. Yeah. Bastards. Every time I say something mean, someone goes, oh God. Lordy. Yeah, never heard of Kenny versus Sonny. So I was yeah. So that was pretty good. Yeah, so we pulled off some more hats, heckled some more of the like creepy, like, you know, the creepy stands, the like the brony stuff. Like, I've got nothing against you personally if you are a brony, but a lot of the brony artwork in the artist's aisle at Comicon are selling straight up not okay artwork, should we just say, for an event where there are loads of kids walking around. Like, I don't really agree with the people like selling body pillows and hentai on full display either. That should be in its own section, and it's not. The stalls are always just mixed in with the regular stalls. It's like, you know, walking past a load of regular stuff, and then suddenly hentai, lolicon. Nice bit of manga, nice bit of anime, bit of gaming, hentai. It gets a bit annoying that after a while, considering there are loads of kids there. But yeah, my friend was good at heckling the really cringy artists, so it was kind of fun. Because there are also fuckloads of artists just selling traced artwork, like not even traced. Sometimes they just steal artwork from people on DeviantArt and print out on canvases. So many people doing that, and it's really grim when you see like 4 artists in a row all selling the exact same artwork. You're like, you're a prick, basically. And drinking Pepsi Max, Pogba edition. Somebody wants to scan that QR code. You might win some cash. There you go. First person to scan that QR code gets it. Yeah, and it got to about 5:30, and Comicon closes up at 6. Most of the stalls had shut up. We were talking about heading towards the tube station, and jumping on the train, making our way back home via the awful bus. And we still haven't eaten anything throughout the entire day at this point. So yeah, we're smashed. And I had like a couple of sips left of my case cider. I think the boys had about the same amount each. Yeah. And no word of a lie again. So we're walking along, and suddenly this guy like comes up to us, and he's like, "Is that alcohol?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what of it? Yeah, it's alcohol. Yeah, I got me a drink. This isn't alcohol. Don't worry. This is sugar-free fake Coke." And the guy's like, "Yeah, you can't be drinking in here." I was like, "What? I've been drinking it all day." And the guy's like, like trying to hide their titties in their pockets. He's like, no, lads, you can't drink in here. Right, either chuck those in the bin or get out. And I was like, could I not just finish it? You know, and as we were chatting, we're just like, we'll take our tits out. We're just like there, like stalling him, just like chatting absolute shit to him, just sipping from our drinks. Oh, Jack Whitehall and me have more similarities in common than I like to admit. Definitely. Yeah. And one of my old friends met Jack Whitehall and served them drinks and stuff. Just kind of random. He good person to the people he knows and likes, but he doesn't treat his serving staff well. He treats them like shit. Fact. Just saying, like, just know that from a friend who used to work at the O2 as a bar girl in the private booths. So she met everyone, and Jack Whitehall was the biggest cunt of them all, genuinely. Just an absolute prick. Favorite Brit is John Constantine. My favorite Brit is, especially when played by Keanu Reeves. Yeah, and so we're just like chatting shit to them and drinking off fucking case cider, and I was like, well, look, I've finished it now, so could I just chuck it in the bin and can we stay? They were like, look, guys, you've taken the piss, you're gonna have to go now, and we were like, we looked around, and Josh he was like, it's like 10 to 6 anyway, it's shut at 6, and we were like, all right, see you. And just like fucking quick shuffled out of there. But no joke, like there was one guy, and then suddenly there were like 6 guys around us, and like they did that thing of like flashing their ID at us, and as we were leaving we started thinking, like, was that just a bunch of like nerds like in like Resi Evil kind of like SWAT gear? Did we just get like mind fucked by those guys? Was that just like a revenge mind fucking? I have no idea. John Constantine is a very powerful man. You know, deep connections with the Illuminati. Yeah. It's a fucking DC superhero. And he's a British superhero who most famously had a film played by Keanu Reeves set in New York. Even though all the comics take place in like London or South America with Swamp Thing. Oh my god. So yeah, that's basically, and oh no, there was a little bit more to this, which is, yeah, then we get on the tube, drunk as fuck, and then my mate, sorry, because like me and my mate Josh were broke as fuck at this point in time, literally 0 pennies to our name. We'd spent all our money just on the transport and on the fucking Comicon tickets. So it was like big baller with the cash. And he'd promised us dinner, and we'd gone that entire day. He did get us food at one point. Yeah, halfway through the day, actually, we left to go back to the like one stop where we'd got our beers, we'd got our case ciders, to get a churro each, a single sugary churro each. For those who haven't had churros, they're basically like glazed donuts, but as a stick. So we'd had that. But yeah, we get to the bus station. We've got like half an hour to wait for the bus, and there's KFC there. So we're like, come on, mate, get us KFC. You promised you'd get us KFC. Come on, mate. And he gets us the KFC. But me and Josh feeling way too fucking sick to eat a thing, actually, at this point. We're just feeling like so ill, just really want like a bong or a spliff or something, because like the whole world is spinning. Yeah, it was grim. Oh man, I just remembered they weren't pint cans. No, they were 800ml cans. That's right. Yeah, they were 800ml, weren't they? They were really oversized cans. We'd had 4 of them each. We almost had like 3.5 liters of like wine, practically apple wine. and no food other than a little bit of sugar. And we just felt too sick. Yeah, and couldn't eat. And so I was like, well, I'm just gonna eat then. I'm hungry. And he did the Cartman. He ate all the skin, left us no chicken, and just ate the skin. Left us chicken rather than and ate all the skin. Yeah, like, and that was the other thing. It was because like we were feeling ill, feeling really like drunk and ill. Just needed something plain, you know. We wanted him to get some fries, maybe like a couple of boneless pieces each, maybe just like a mini fillet burger, just something plain. And he got the fucking just 12-piece sharing bucket, just 12 pieces of regular chicken, and like 10 of them, only like 2 of them were fucking drumsticks, like 10 of them were fucking thighs and wings, and like, yeah, it's good shit unless you're feeling really unwell. And like, our KFC, as this regular size popcorn chicken tub should show you, is not very good. They don't even salt the chips here. They're so fucking grim. And yeah, we just couldn't eat it. So we ate all the chicken skin and left us this box of plain chicken, which we just couldn't eat. So we got on the bus, I'm pretty sure I passed out. Then went to our local spot, had a bit of a smoke, made our way home, pretty sure. Something like that. I can't actually remember. The rest of the night's definitely blacked out. After getting on the bus, I know I passed out, and the rest of the night, gone. Somebody picked us up. Somebody picked us up from the station. It might have been that Chris guy that was just in the chat earlier. He might have actually been the one that picked us up from the station. Either that or a guy I used to know called Bao. I say used to know. Bao was like my best friend until literally a year ago, and then he made some mistakes that I had been forgiving for far too long. Yeah. So got rid of him. He's the one instance of me doing the thing of like cutting out the trash friends. Yeah. Some good times. Oh, yeah, Keanu Reeves is definitely worthy of a fucking Oscar, especially as John Constantine. Constantine was a really good film, I think, to be honest. Highly underrated. Just a weird standalone comic book film from the DC franchise. Like, Constantine hangs out with people like Superman and Batman at times. Here he is in this really, really weird film. Yeah, so cringy. Hey. Everyone in chat. Yeah, super nocturnal. I'm not a morning person at all, in the slightest, ever. Like, actually ever. It's honestly awful. Oh, Swamp Thing. I was going to tell people. Yeah, I need to figure out which thing Swamp Thing is. And I'm sorry, guys. This is like probably like, I'm sorry, cringy as well. You've tuned in for the worst time, which is like winding down time now. I was just trying this out. A question, guys. How has audio been? How has visual been? That is what I want to know, because I want to know if it's worth streaming ever. Eric, what did you do? Also, bro, I still haven't listened to anything you've sent me yet. I'm sorry. I will listen to it all at some point. I am genuinely fascinated. I'm just really being a bit brain fucked lately. You know, I've recorded a lot of videos over the last few weeks that I have not uploaded or even bothered editing yet. It's very bad. Oh, God. I mean, I don't know what that means other than it being a cool story. Ooh. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so it's been all right and stuff. Yeah, I wish I would literally spark up a blunt. No, that's what I can't afford blunts. I'd roll a spliff now, a spliff right now, if I could. But YouTube would then ban this stream like ASAP, super ASAP. There was like one streaming platform where people could blaze and stream. It was that weird D-Live one that PewDiePie was supporting for ages. That was turning into like it was so funny that PewDiePie had like a fucking streaming deal with them to only stream with them for a year. Oh my god! And they were just like a weird alt-right platform with some like redneck smoking weed and also sleep streams, lots of sleep streams, lots of streams of people asleep, which is banned on Twitch and YouTube for fairly obvious reasons. It's so weirdly fetishy and creepy, and I don't know, it's an odd one. Yeah, YouTube's bastard. It's weird considering they're an American company and it is completely legal in America. But it's not, I guess, it's not in every state and it's not federally legal, is it? What am I saying? So, yeah. Smoke stream would be chill, right? Would be the best. I mean, I think I could get away with smoking a spliff, to be fair. It's just like the bong that I smoke definitely would not be allowed, like, ever. As far as I know. Most definitely not. That's the sort of thing that would get me banned, like, instantly, I think. Can't do that. I'm not monetized anyway. Yeah, Swamp Thing, guys. You should definitely read Swamp Thing. There's one where Swamp Thing meets God. It's the end of the world. The devil, God, Alan Moore. Good shit. Read it. Very acid trippy. All the Swamp Thing stuff, all the original like Alan Moore Swamp Thing stuff, like just where he was taking LSD all the time. Just like read that stuff. I say I'm not monetized. I technically am. I just demonetized my own channel. Like, it's not a cry. It's I don't give a fuck, because thing is, I need to remonetize my channel because that'll actually make YouTube then push my content and like actually get me out there, I guess. Because I did notice the second I stopped monetizing, I stopped having like as much whatever they're called. It stopped pushing me as much. Fucking lame. So annoying. So annoying. Fucking YouTube. Yeah, so many videos recorded lately, and brain's been fucked. Not able to do any of them. Like, I've recorded like an hour and a half of me watching and talking over this absolute gem, which I had all done in time for the Mortal Kombat movie when it came out like 2 months ago. But it's just, you haven't seen these Mortal Kombat films. They're not the Mortal Kombat films you're thinking of. I'm telling you that. It's something else. I don't really know what the fuck it was. I have done some research. I think it was like a web series, and they've taken like 6 episodes for one of these discs to make a film, and like 8 episodes for one of them to make another film. And each like the first film is called I don't know. I think the first one is Final Battle, and then the last one is Queen, or maybe the first one is Queen. They're all really weird and amazing. Just like the worst films I've ever watched ever, and a bit like softcore porn as well. I'm not gonna lie. So like, I think it could get me the views. Just haven't like recorded that months ago. I went around here and fuck all with it. The bong doesn't exist if you can't see it. It's definitely Schrodinger's bong. It neither exists nor doesn't exist. It's just in a temporal space and time. Just that. I mean, I do try my hardest to be unchristian. So it is so bad good. Yeah, Doodly, you've watched one and it was just too good, too good. Talks Bohemian Rhapsody, nice. I like it. And then I've got a video filmed that I did the other day when I hadn't slept, where I just went for a walk and it was just like some nice views and me chatting about stuff and like starting to spill the deets on this influencer slash YouTuber that I plan on doing a bit of an expose on. But that one I uploaded but I've left unlisted. I haven't shared with anyone yet because I feel I was too harsh in it. I feel because I hadn't slept at that point for like 30 hours, I came across as a bit of an incoherent mess. And so I don't know about that one. Yeah, don't know about that one. Been thinking about sharing it in the Discord, but don't know. If anyone wants to give me money, I'll send it to you. It's been associated. Please expect me as my thing. Don't worry, cringy. We'll get to that. It's gonna happen. I need mood lighting for when I say that. Omae shinderu. It's happening. I CBA with real beef, to be honest. Fuck Eric. Her in the Forbidden Lake she swam in wasn't an attempt was a skinny dip. I mean, I believe it was a skinny dip based on the way she reacted to it on like her Facebook comments and stuff. Where the day after she was there, like, oh yeah, that was me, lol. Tried to kill myself last night, lol. Trigger warning, dissociated talk. Sorry. Yeah. Hey, Tiago. Hey, from Brazil. Nice. That's cool. That's cool. You know, Mike and Jade cringy. Mike and Jade. You know, Mike and Jade. We do need to move on to Trisha at some point. I know she's fucking let me down. She's disappointed me so much. Like the whole first episode of my shit exposing, well, the second episode of my shit exposing Dissociated kind of relied on that interaction between them, and I cut it out when I did the re-upload, as I'm sure some of you noticed, because like it just didn't feel that relevant anymore at the time. The clips of Trisha and stuff, but she's really done a number on people. I need people to confirm this for me because I've tried finding it. The first Frenemies episode where she mentioned her new diagnosis of schizophrenia. She keeps saying it's schizophrenia, but I am 100% sure she said in that episode at first that it was schizoaffective disorder, which is something completely different. Similar, but different. And I am 100% sure she said schizoaffective disorder. And then Ethan said, oh, what is that, schizophrenia? And she said, yeah, it's schizophrenia. It's like schizophrenia. And then from then on, it's been this thing of Trisha Paytas has schizophrenia. Okay? Like that's now been the thing. And I'm 100% sure I haven't imagined that. Like I can't find the first fucking Frenemies podcast where she mentioned it. And I'm not going through them all. And like the episode where she mentioned it, she was like, wild. She's pretty wild. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, to be fair. I should try and find it. Yeah. And any content on Munchies? I mean, I've done me some content on Munchies. I just can't be asked with half of their fan bases are toxic. And I do agree with the Kiwi Farms mantra in general, which is don't tip the cows. It's very little point. The Associated needed tipping because like she was the 48th largest content creator in the UK, guys. She had over 1 million. She's fucking huge. She wasn't like the rest of the Munchies. She had gotten 10 times larger than any of them ever do. So that was the only reason I ever did anything about her. And yeah, like if you're below 500,000 views a month, I'm just not gonna expose you, or unless like you're like actually beating your kids or something. Actually, I need to put my glasses on because I start getting like eye strain. Hopefully glare won't completely fuck me. Yeah, we all believed in Trish. I know, Doodley. I believe in her too. Schizophrenia is getting done dirty again. It always will be. She may misunderstand the disorder of be uninformed. I genuinely believe that is the case, but it's like still when you have schizoaffective, I'm 99% sure that it said schizoaffective, that she said schizoaffective at first, and then has since run with schizophrenia since Ethan misinterpreted that. I might be imagining that and misremembering that, so I'm not saying that for certain. That is a memory I have. I may be totally like Mandela affecting myself or just misremembering something completely. I look so weird with these on. Go on Google right now and look up Secret Window, Johnny Depp and Secret Window. I hate it. It's not good that he's like a serial killer creep in that film. No, it's not great. I don't think she does. I don't think this whole like the voices in my head thing just seems like her newest bit for Trisha. I don't know. I just don't buy her anymore. And then we've got Gabby Hanna completely destroying what people think ADHD is. And now we have teens on TikTok and shifting like, and even like when I'm watching Hassan Abi, who I watch for political content, he's now got people talking about shifting and shifting to different alters and stuff. And it's like, guys, this shit's become mainstream, bro. It's become mainstream. I don't give a shit about Nikocado Avocado, honestly. Edwin, I called out Edwin so long ago. Same time I called out Dissociated, and I now need to look into why everyone else is calling him out. But I feel like half of it is probably for what I called him out for originally, which is just like the Inissian shit and the way he treated some of the exes of Inissian. It's just been some of the most pathetic childish shit ever. Like Edwin's generation talking to Keemstar, chatting in a live stream. He must be one of the only people to talk to Keemstar and make Keemstar look intelligent and good. That's how bad Edwin's generation is. That's how trash his fucking take was. He made Keemstar look good. Well, you talk to Edwin. Fuck, man. That's cool. Oh, mate. I'd love to have a chance talking to him. It'll be so funny. I obviously need to stream more. Do I need to stream on Twitch, possibly? Maybe I need to stream on Twitch. I don't know. Yeah, Trisha I'm just done with her. I'm just actually bored of her. And I just really hope that she doesn't actually affect Ethan and Neela's lives. Because, like, I know Ethan Klein has definitely made some mistakes and is a bit of a shithead at times. But, like, Hila, she's a saint. Hila is a goddess. Leave Hila and her fucking family out of this. Like, I don't give a shit about Ethan's mistakes. You know, it's whenever people have been talking about this, like, Ethan's like, you're wrecking my family. And people are like, yeah, but Ethan, you've said the N-word. And it's like, okay, that's Ethan. What about Hila? What about Moses? What about, you know, Moses's nephews and potentially niece? Like, you know, like there's other people wrapped up in this, getting affected by this. And that just fucking sucks, you know. I wouldn't do a video on David Dobrik yet, but I certainly feel like I might one day, just to see how closely his vlog squad fall under the bite model to assess whether or not they're in a cult, because their whole do it for the views mantra, which I saw talked about in another video by another YouTuber who I can't remember, is literally one of the most culty things ever. I'm fucking Four Eyes nerd. Yeah. Did anyone look up the Secret Window? just to see how terrifying the similarity is. I don't like it. Anyway, I'm just comparing myself to Johnny Depp in there as well at the same time. Yeah, either is fucking queen. She's just one of the goodest people on the internet, full stop, ever. So, yeah. Sucks. Nah, it doesn't suck for the podcast merch. What are you on about? Did you not see? Did you not watch their latest? They sold out of everything. Absolutely everything. Sold out, like, within a few hours. Everything. There was no doubt in my mind that everything would sell, because this is now one-of-a-kind Frenemies merch, never to be made again. Anything else like it. And that's pretty rare coming from people their size. Like, I really wish I had some Frenemies merch. I really wish I had that hoodie. It's so fucking sick. Like, if anyone wants to buy that for me on like eBay or something and send that to me, please feel free. Yeah, good luck. Good luck indeed. God, I can't talk about Jewish conversion at the moment. It's something too relevant to certain friends of mine and stuff. It's just not something I can talk about at the moment. I'll get triggered. #triggered. From ratio videos, it seems he had it together pretty well. I just can't see that he's here for all the overeating for money, hoarding, Patreon. No, I know. Like, Trisha has set mental health sort of spiral off in him. His tics have gotten worse. He's more volatile. Like, the recent few podcasts, he was almost crying when his mum was there. Oh my God, it was brutal. So, like, this shit is fucked with him big time. I think I hate to say it, but I think he fell in love with Trisha. Like, flat out, I think Ethan fell in love with Trisha. More like an obsession, though, not like a pure love, just like that obsessive love. And like, his mum, not the most recent one they did, but the one before that, like, his mum fucking called him out on it all and broke it down better than I ever could. And it was savage. Mama Klein is savage. Like, it fucking hurt me watching it. I was just there like, dude, Ethan, this is oh God, dude. Yeah, he's melting down over this all. Ela, I follow a channel called 60 Formula, where this guy posted all about his two huskies girl named after either a name of a brother who's named after infamous cute. So as fuck. Drama tubing is like that Batman saying you either die here or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. That's why everyone always calling me, like, I'm not gonna lie, not much triggers me, but when I get called a drama channel by people, Phil, when people call me a drama channel, Phil, that triggers me. It does trigger me, Phil. When people call me a drama channel, Phil, it's kind of triggering at times, Phil. Because I don't make fucking drama, do I? I don't make fucking drama on this channel. What the fuck are you guys on about? That's what I always say to people. If I was a drama channel, or like if I was interested in the views, look at my 2 or 3 most viewed videos, okay? Like, number 1 has nothing to do with Dissociated. It's PewDiePie. It was when I looked at PewDiePie's subreddit and called PewDiePie out. And that video gets hundreds of views a day and has done for like over a year now, because PewDiePie fans are fucking crazy. Yeah, we can. That's cringy. Yes, he tried and accepted a lot of abuse, actually. Did you see the doctor, whatever his name is? Wait, who tried? Also, also too much, but James Charles, I only make suggestion because your video is really good. I know, this is the thing, there's loads of these also bigger guys that I should make videos on, and then I would probably grow a lot. But instead, I go and, you know, make a really successful video and then like trash my own like recommendability by then making like 3 unrecommendable videos in a row afterwards. I'm very good at sabotaging my own YouTube career, guys, if you haven't noticed that yet. honestly, we're heading towards like the Colosseum being a thing again. There's not much difference when you think about like in like NFL and Colosseum, actually, really. He was telling Trish she was right about it all and Ethan was wrong. Oh yeah. The that doctor, yeah, but then that doctor turned out to be like a total COVID denier and stuff, and like an anti-masker. He gave really good advice to Trisha about the BPD stuff, but then Trisha started just wrecking the name of BPD for everyone. And then, as it turns out, it's some other diagnosis. It's like, oh, but that doctor did give Ethan good advice in that podcast. Like, I do agree, and it was useful because like the crew and they were all saying the same stuff at that point in time as well, where Ethan had been like a hypocritical cunt at points in time and needed to stop. So that was good in that sense. But yeah, I always think about making these videos and these bigger people and just never get around to it. Person, like say, I'm thinking about making a video on at the moment. Their YouTube channel is much smaller than mine. They have maybe 1,000 followers on Twitter and like not a massive Instagram, and that might have you all thinking like, well, Grandad, you're shooting down then. I mean, it's way bigger than me on like Twitter and Instagram, but still not particularly big. But their Pinterest, which they have a very active Pinterest account. I didn't know people had active Pinterest accounts. That wasn't even a thing. I thought people did. Their Pinterest account gets 500,000, 500,000 views a month, and more than like 30,000 shares of their posts each month. So I was like, holy shit. In one specific region of the internet, this person is fucking popular. This person's fucking huge. Like, much bigger than me in any kind of sense. Like, I maybe have 500,000 views, if not, I have like 200,000 combined total views across my channel, pretty much. It's like 500,000 views a month. That's mad, right? That's 6 million views a year. So I don't think I'm shooting down if I make content about that person, right? Can we just have a thumbs up of yes, Grandad, if that's fair, or thumbs down of no, Grandad, you're being a bully? Like, let me know, because I need to know. Because you'll think, looking at them on a surface level, that they're small, and it's only when you peek way past that you realize they're not that small. It's like, I don't know what that's both. For fuck's sake. Gives us like a few seconds to answer, guys. Come on. That's thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, exactly. It's like 6 million views a year, 500,000 views a month. I'm not an idiot in saying that's big, even if it's on Pinterest. But that must mean like they're like 30,000 shares. So that must mean like points. They make a lot of that motivational fluff shit that kind of sounds good on the surface, but is completely meaningless. And so like the fact that their shit shared 30,000 times a month on various social medias, that's like pretty crazy, right? That's pretty big. Like if I was getting 30,000 shares a month, damn, I'd be happy. Oh my god, I look like Harry Potter right now. What does this lighting do? Is this like a hair flick giving me a Harry Potter lightning bolt? Hey guys, you like my accidental Harry Potter cosplay? Oh god. Alright. Dude's getting high. What the hell? Never. I'm not getting high. That's Lee. Be the bully that hate flow through me. I mean, I always make my most huge content when I do that. But I'm a much more chill person, as I say these days. Like, I'm a way more chill person these days. Wait, who's the Gryffindor? I'm stoned now, apparently. Who's the Gryffindor? What am I misunderstanding? I'm so slow. Oh, get me. Fuck. Right. Yeah. If Harry Potter, I'm the Gryffindor. God damn it. Yes, I am a boomer, guys. I am a millennial. I have done the Pottermore quiz, and it did, in fact, not make me a Gryffindor, but a Ravenclaw. So I'm one of them. Even look like one of them. Anyway, let's not go down that path because fuck JK. Like, anyway, I love pastel gothic Harry Potter. Harry Potter, aka me. Yep. Do I still live at home with my mum? Mm. You kind of look like Johnny Depp. Better a tad. I'll take that. Well, I missed some of it, but laughter is always good. Yeah, thank God, what a relief. I want a bong now. So I took English part quiz. They told me I had DID though. I'll start shifting to Hogwarts, guys. Come shift with me. No, don't. That's offensive. I am taking a piss. Other people, give me jokes out of that. Because, like, just go fuck yourself. I don't know. Just call it what it is. Lucid dreaming. Or dreaming. Or daydreaming. Yeah, same. We're all fucking crazy here. Yeah, so this person isn't small that I'm talking about, and you've all given me the thumbs up, so I should bully them. Yeah, and so what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to do another live stream using OBS, not using YouTube's native streaming mode, so that I can show you their websites and links and things. Yeah, so that's what it's time tomorrow. Because I don't like this person. They strike me as, I don't think they're necessarily lying about everything. I think they're doing the very smart thing, unlike the Socia did, who is pretty much, in my opinion, 99% fake. And that's my opinion. I'm not saying for facts she is. Okay? Don't anyone say for facts I'm saying that, because I'm not. It's my fucking opinion. But this person, I think, is like actually 70% real and only 30% fake. But their fake side is a really big part. And just like, there's online grifting, and then there's what I've seen this person do, and it's kind of hilarious. Like, they're bad. They are bad, aren't they, Doodly? They most definitely are an indigo child. They most definitely can heal you with their Reiki powers. They most definitely can speak to your ancestors. They most definitely can channel dead celebrities to speak to you. They most definitely can teach you how to heal from trauma. She can definitely teach you how to cure DID. She can definitely teach you the only two paths to recovery. There are only two paths. She doesn't tell you what those two paths are, but she can teach you those two paths for $400 and teach you everything there is to know about DID as an illness in just 2 hours. Everything. She's pretty impressive, guys. She can heal you of your dissociation and teach you everything there is to know about DID, everything, in 2 hours. It's pretty crazy. I forgot what my Starseed quiz said. Well, I would have thought that vegan teacher, if not for you saying this, 70% real. That vegan teacher is, I should make something about that vegan teacher just because she replies to everyone that makes content about her, and it would be kind of funny. But can she get you a girlfriend? Almost definitely, because she does like psychic readings and astrology and Reiki healing. The Reiki healing will get you a girlfriend, Phil. Don't worry. We're on it. Okay? Can she teach you how to make your Chinese tones accurate? Obviously not. No, she can't do that one, actually. No, probably not. They're very woke, so they won't be okay with appropriating, even speaking in somebody else's tone, I feel. So they wouldn't do that. Like, they definitely wouldn't. He wouldn't. I've got to call them he and keep calling them they. They are a he. Okay. That's what they go by. Those are their pronouns. But they is fine as well. Indigo Child and Yoni. I mean, I'm joking about the Indigo Child. I don't really know. They are psychic. They are a spiritual medium, Reiki healer, practitioner, DoD expert, advocate, teacher, consultant, mental health consultant, which here in the UK is a protected title, but in America, it turns out consultant is not a protected title at all. You don't use the term consultant, apparently, in America. Consultant is doctor here in the UK, but it's not just a doctor. You can only call yourself consultant if you like work in a hospital as like the head of a ward or something. It's like quite a higher title. But considering this person is only doing online services, all virtual, they are selling their services to people in the UK. It's a little bit, it's a grey area. I feel like a British company could end up suing on Monday. Definitely. They could get sued by the NHS quite simply if they're not careful with what they're currently doing. I feel, I'm not sure. Breadcrumbs. Yeah. Just leaving the breadcrumbs. It's not Joy Sparkle bullshit. What's Joy Sparkle? It might have something to do with the word joy, though, weirdly. A random person joins the chat. The two parts is accept and move on. Piling your cure. I don't know. Joy Sparkle is long gone. Nah, I don't know who Joy Sparkle is. If she can get me a girlfriend and teach me to airbend, I'm in for 1K. I can teach you how to airbend, and my PayPal link's in the description. Definitely, I can teach you as well as she can. He can. Sorry, that is bad. Ignore that. I'm sorry for that. To this person that I'm talking about, I actually do apologize for that. I didn't mean to do that. I was just thinking about, because you'll see why, guys. I'm sorry. Like, we are talking about a transgender individual. They're definitely a guy nowadays. They were born biologically female, but they are most certainly, as far as I am concerned, a guy, because that is who they say they are, and I'm not willing to argue with that, basically, in any shape, way, or form. Could she bring back the Air Nation? Probably. I don't think they're indigo. They're definitely indigo. They're definitely an indigo child. I'm an indigo child. You know, indigo children are just autistic. Blood sports with the NHS. I want to start blood sports with the NHS myself, to be honest. There are some things that I should sue them for, but they're fucking shit, evil scumbags. Yeah, it's pure bullshittery. They have a load of Japanese cult. No, they wish they could, but they're not on that level. This person, they're no Sinus and they're no Remy. They want to be a Sinus and they want to be an Aquarone. They want to be a Chloe. They are currently a nothing who writes very fluffy things that get shared. Well, that's it. But they are trying their hardest. They're most desperately to be the next big name in the community. They are trying their goddamn hardest, and they have a lot of people convinced. Remy's got a few more than enemies, I feel. He should do anyway. He deserves them. Like, fucking monster defender. Absolute fucking scumbag. Marina Joyce. Who's Marina Joyce? Why do I recognise that name? It's not who I'm talking about, in case that's what you're thinking. Nobody's suggested it yet. I'm kind of shocked. I actually thought with this amount of breadcrumbs everyone would have figured out straight away, but obviously not. Obviously my Twitter followers are different to my, I don't know, whichever followers you guys are. I know some of you are Discord gang, some of you are just subs. I don't know how you guys came to find this stream. But you're here now, and that's what matters. She was a girl who started acting very weird. Turns out she had substance issues. Oh, is she one of the one like copied that Poppy girl or something? Amadeus thingy? Nope. Yeah, Deedley's doing some good snooping. Genuinely, like, I can't tell you guys how much worse Remy is than you actually think. Go to bed, it's late. Hey, Bobo. Hey. No. You've missed all the shit, I'm afraid. Like, it's been dirt, but I'm also going with more shit still. So Rena Joyce was a YouTuber who, well, okay, Cringy explained a lot better than I can. I'll watch the Cringy video on it at some point, if there is a Cringy video on it. Cringy, if you've got a video on it, feel free to plug it in the comments if you want to. That will be fine, I'm sure. Think if I need help. I always need help, guys. Yeah, guys, Remy's cult so much worse than we originally thought, and the Sinuson cult and everything. FPP, just that thing that fucking Clo was raising money for. You know, when she did that merch thing and charity thing. I find it hilarious. Like Clo's making maybe off her Patreon like a couple £100 a moment, and she made like a good $4,000 or something just before she nuked her own career. Like she made so much money on her Patreon just before she nuked her career, but she did in fact donate all of that to FPP. Like I just find that really funny, right? Right? Anyway, where was I? My brain just went dead again. Still describing this person, aren't I? Probably. I can't remember. What was I doing? Does anyone remember? Just saying, right? Before anyone says, this is not dissociation, because last live stream I had people being like, whoa, Grandad's like dissociating right now or something. No, I wasn't. No. Go away. No, I literally wasn't. It's called losing my concentration, getting distracted, reading your comments, and having my brain go dead. That's all. Remy won't go nuclear, too egotistical. No, he won't. Yeah, the Remy cult. She's got a hardcore cult. Chloe's still left. Remy's cult, though, and the Valerie Sinuson and FPP thing is so much worse than we all thought. Autumn Asphodel, yeah, who now in hindsight seems a lot better than Chloe, right? Anyway, but that's just shit. Yeah, FPP, they scare me. Thank you. I kind of hate them. I feel like they make me look like a creep, but yeah, can't win everything, sadly. Yeah, definitely more Grandad now, I know. It's content occasion, just enough to avoid Patreon. Yeah, her Patreon, like, a Patreon is like busy as far as I know these days for her hardcore little cult, but whatever. FPP are worse. Much worse. They've been around a lot longer, and they are the source of the Satanic Panic still being around here in the UK. They're scary people. I don't look great. You shut up. And well, if I shut up, it's going to be a really bad live stream. So I'm going to keep talking. Thank you very much. They are a straight up fucking cult, FPP. They have this like private members only forum, and it's weird. It's not a good thing. It's really scary. And that's an expose that I'm gonna have to be working on for a while. And to be honest, I really need help getting in touch with a real like journalist who has like sources and links and knows how to go around like writing reports for the court properly. I need help with this because they're breaking the law in many ways. They're a registered charity and they are committing huge amounts of criminal misconduct. Don't worry, I'm not spilling everything. I've already hinted at all this stuff on old live streams anyway. Said I'd do this year. Just been very slow with it. So yeah, they're gonna come. There is also that person from the Padillo show, Redwood or whatever, that literally all of her personalities sound like. I don't care. Radio Conundrum, that Stan Panic, they just don't care. Yes, oh my god, I used to watch Autumn Asphodel years ago, like just around the time I realised my not yet professionally diagnosed back then, the idea that I'm a trans woman, well, because it's fine, lol. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know much about the Autumn Asphodel story, to be honest, in the slightest. But I'm about to graduate. I'm a broadcasting journalism major. Took classes on legal media and the sorts. I'm in your Discord. I'd love to help you any way I can. Keely, DM me. Thank you. Awesome. Or just tag me in the main chat. No, DM. Thank you. That I knew being a YouTuber would help out at some point. Hey, oh, this is fucking exciting. Or if you're not bullshitting me, you're gonna see this shit. And can you actually DM Doodly? Actually, just DM Doodly in the chat. Master of Research. Go DM Master of Research in Discord. If you aren't bullshitting us, you are going to be so hyped over this. Your brain is going to fucking explode. I am not fucking joking. It's going to fucking explode. Hype, guys. Get hype. Oh, fuck. Right. This other person. Anyone got any guesses of who it is I'm going to be talking about tomorrow? Shall I just say, or shall I leave it all in suspense? I'm going to have to leave it, actually, because I don't want to give them like any chance to delete websites or anything more than they already have. Exactly. Autumn admitted she was faking, didn't she? Exactly. Like, and I don't know. That was ages ago, wasn't it? I don't know when. That was before I even started looking into Associated, as far as I know. I never bothered looking into it because it just didn't seem that interesting to me. Basically, the one I am still interested in, not in that way though. That sounds gross and creepy. Is that other one I spoke about? Edwin's Generation mentioned that, and oh, fuck's sake, what's her name? The one with the child altar called Minnie that makes porn. For the Days of Bobo. Shocking. Crazy times. Oh, that's ages ago then. That's ages ago. Fuck me. Christ. What's that other one? I always forget her name. Encina Severa. I don't think she's necessarily a faker. I just really, really am not okay with someone who makes porno using titles like Big Black Slave, and also dresses up in schoolgirl outfits for porno, and then takes photos on her Instagram of her in these same outfits as like Minnie. Like that just like gets me. That just fucking gets me. And the fact that she's Trisha's ex as well, and the fact that she spoke to Edwin, the fact that there's just so many weird links to this whole story. I know at some point I need to deep dive her and Edwin properly and like get that fucking video done. Yeah, that's a goal for some point soon. Oh god. Right. Oh, yeah, go check out other people here. Go check out Baby's channel. She's cool. She's good shit. Give him a shout out. Give him Cringy a shout out. Give him Bobo a shout out. Then I also need to give a shout out. I'm not giving anyone else a shout out in this chat because I haven't seen your content. So suck my dick. Solve. Yeah. Dude, watch the Kyrgyzstan. I can't say them. Kyrgyzstan video on the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs. Like, I love their animations and I love the music in their videos is so fucking good, and the narration is so fucking good. Just watch their video on the asteroid that destroyed the video on the asteroid that destroyed the Earth, the dinosaurs, and also all their videos on nuclear weapons and climate change and stuff, because they're quite depressing, but they'll teach you a lot. And they're really well animated, and it's quite simply some like the best content on YouTube. And oh my god, if I had known about them, and because science, when I had been a cover teacher, when I was a supply teacher, every science lesson I'd have just put on their videos all lesson, and it would have been I'd have been the best science teacher in the school. Jokes. God, I've just been ramming the keyboard with my leg. Oopsie. Yeah, Kirkstar are amazing. We'll be uploading more music. Possibly. I'm thinking about just like leaving the second channel completely dead, and just actually re-uploading everything that's on there on the main channel, and just leaving the second channel in case anything should happen to this one again, because I hate switching accounts. That's the honest truth. I hate switching accounts. It's a pain in the ass. I've only got top chat on, I just realised. I'm not seeing everyone's messages. Ah, wait, I'm missing like some of the chat. Ah, fuck's sake, YouTube. Disappoint me. Oh, I'm so sorry. There might have been like questions I've missed. Ah, maybe there was more chat happening than I realised. Oh God. Well, I don't know. If anybody asked me a question that I didn't answer, feel free to ask it again. It's not that I just didn't answer it, it's that I didn't see it. Just have 2 browsers on my 2011 MacBook. You realize I've got a desk fan cooling my laptop down right now, okay? A desk fan aimed like at the back of the laptop, and I've got the laptop on like a big mount so that it's got like no contact with the desk, so it's all like vertical sort of thing, and then a fan like blowing on the battery and the motherboard and processor to cool it down, because else it will explode because I'm live streaming. And you want me to open another browser? Who do you think I am? Nobody wants to ask me stuff. I know. I'm so unpopular. I'd like to hear more music. Yeah, I music is something I like create in spurts. Basically, I'll spend a month just making music and maybe make like 20 or so tracks, upload like 3 or 4 of them, and then yeah. I've been thinking about Patreon. I'm thinking when I hit maybe 5,000 subs, I'll give it another go. I need to sort out my like bookmark club idea, because I was thinking a cool Patreon reward would be like, if everyone thinks this would be a good setup for a Patreon, thumbs up in the chat in a sec. So it'd just be a $1 or $2, because I think that's £1. So £1, $2 tier for getting a special colored name on the Discord. And I'm going to be opening a Discord voice chat channel to do chats in with those people in like once a week or something, I don't know. And then like a $10 tier where I'll be making handmade bookmarks, and you get a bookmark each month. I think that could be cool. I don't know. Could be a cool idea. Maybe you have more fans than YouTube let you see. I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe you, Phil. I've seen your gaming setup. You sent us a photo in the Discord of your fucking gaming setup. There is no way on earth that you have a worse laptop than me. I don't believe you. Simple. Just don't believe you. Off topic. I admire how the UK has done so well with its vaccinations. In Australia, oh my God, the way the news is reported around the world at the moment is fascinating. That's fascinating. How well do you think we've done? Seriously. 6% is awful. But you know why we've needed to vaccinate so well, right, my Australian friend? Because you guys actually like shut your borders and were fine for most of it. Whereas we, one of the smallest island nations in the world, at no point ever bothered cancelling flights into the UK. At no point ever was there a day where there were no flights into the UK in this last year. So we're having to vaccinate people because our government chose a method of just wait and see at the start and let the bodies pile up and let people die en masse in a really brutal, horrific fashion. So like your vaccinations may be going slowly, but that's just because we in America really need them and aren't sharing them with you. because we fucked ourselves at the start, as did a lot of other places. And in the process, like any mildly impoverished country or developing country or like whatever country is just getting fucked in the ass in the process by us, Europe and America. It's, yeah. So I don't know, like I don't know, Alex. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Australia right now. I watched a couple of Australian YouTubers and they haven't mentioned anything about your guys' Sitch. Like, I don't know if you watch Mr. Sunday movies. They're amazing. I fucking love those boys. They're so good. And Australia is easily one of the best countries in the world from my time spent there, because I fucking loved it there, honestly. Such a cool place. So much better than the UK. Scottish money is still valid, and it'll probably be worth more once you guys leave the UK. You should vote for independence when you get the chance, because our country will only continue to treat every single Scottish person like second-class citizens, and you know, just fucking Scotland and Wales in the ass, and they do need to leave us, along with Ireland. Northern Ireland just needs to rejoin Southern Ireland, leave the UK, join the EU. Because Boris is just looking at everyone else around him and thinking, how much money can I personally make from this situation? That's his only fucking concern in all of this, honestly. Oh, maybe a bookmark here. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I think I might do that. Australia's a total mess. How is Australia a total mess? Somebody tell me how. Support the $2 tier? Yeah. If all your followers broke as fuck, Patreon might make sense, and get any fans, even the break shit is like a peep show. I'm not gonna lie, I've thought about doing an OnlyFans. Don't take the piss, but I don't give a shit about sex work, and I don't judge anyone for sex work. That's not something that crosses my moral compass in any shape, way, or form, and I don't judge anyone for doing it. And if you're attractive, not attractive, if you don't think you're attractive, you're still attractive to someone, is the point. If you want to make money, get an OnlyFans, do it. Why not? I don't judge anyone for doing it, honestly, because like, world's changing. We're living in a generation where like 3 out of 10 parents will have had an OnlyFans or something, so ain't no one going to be judging it, to be honest. No one will give a fuck. The only people that will give a fuck are super judgmental conservative pricks in a few years' time. I love you, Phil, and I'm going to change your opinion on sex work and that sort of stuff eventually. You are a bigot when it comes to that sort of stuff, my friend. I bought a cheap $150 refurb for my living room setup. It's true facts, don't believe. You're basically herd immunity. We fucked up delaying and being picky over which vaccines to order, so we'll keep getting lockdowns. Well, yeah, but now we have half our nation vaccinated with a vaccine that the EU are saying is not an effective vaccine, and so they're saying like locking down the flights to our country. Like they're locking us out now because the vaccines that we've given to people apparently don't work properly, and we have loads of discrepancies because we have every fucking vaccine in this country, and there's all these discrepancies between them. And now at the start they were telling people don't mix and match your vaccines, and now they're actually telling people that mixing and matching them might be the way to get the super vaccine. And our government just likes chatting shit, and I have no idea what's going on anymore, and I don't want to talk about vaccines because it's going to get me cancelled on YouTube, to be honest. It's not a safe thing to talk about on YouTube at the moment. Yeah, I love traveling. I fucking miss traveling so much. Yes, as read somewhere, because of places like the US's response to the virus, it's basically going to be around forever, like the flu. Yeah, possibly. And it's not just the US, it's because of places like the UK and the US funding vaccine production in India, and then not letting India have access to the vaccine, causing it to turn into this crazy Delta variant or whatever. And then, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't give a shit about football. And the one thing the football Euro finals and Euro Cup and whatever has done is spread a shitload of the fucking virus around our country. So great, fucking great. And also just expose the absolute hypocrisy and bullshit of all of our quarantine procedures, because basically if you're rich and have a private jet or helicopter or speedboat and tell the government you're rich, they'll let you into our country and don't give a shit, and there'll be no quarantining on you or anything. It's amazing. Yo. Yep. My door got knocked. I'm saying, yep, come in. But I don't know if they hear me. Yep. I know the way is horrific in the US and UK, but I'm really surprised at how well the vaccination rollout has been done overall. Maybe it doesn't sound insensitive. It doesn't sound insensitive, and we've done overall well with the rollout in a sense, but we're also lying about a lot of it. We're futzing the numbers. Everyone that works in those centers explains that the actual vaccine rates are lower than they're saying. The deaths are higher than they're saying. It's all a fucking place. Our news is so fucked at the moment. It's really awful. Really awful. Oh. America, people were coughing into each other's mouths. Bill Gates then went on to pay good money to not make the vaccine open source. Yeah, America. Yeah. Yeah. Using a company here in the UK. We all get the variants. I tried to vote independence with my country. I love Scotland. Doodley, if you want a bong, you can come get a bong. It's all right. Love England. I lived there for 7 years in West Midlands. But yeah, government sucks. Yeah. Government does suck. We're too pig-headed to wear masks and get vaccinated in America, at least where I live. I would die on the hill with sex workers' objectification. Like, you won't die on that hill, Phil, because I'll change your mind. Like what Alex said, we just constantly have an ever-changing parameter on vaccination criteria, plus our government put all their eggs in the AstraZeneca basket. Now no one wants to get it. Yeah, that's pretty fucky then. Fair enough. Yeah, because that's the variant that we're freaking out over here too as well. I'm pretty sure, and that Europe's freaking out over, saying doesn't work. Maybe, I don't know, or is it? No, I think Pfizer's the one that everyone's saying is all right. And then Pfizer, they're the ones that like are responsible for killing loads of people in Africa, and Pfizer are also responsible for the opioid epidemic. So the trustworthy vaccine comes from the least trustworthy company. What do we do, huh? What do we bloody do? Like, there's no justice in this world. There's just no justice. Right. Up in the north of England, we're considered second class. Yeah, you are. If you're not a southerner, you're a scummer. I'm joking. I'm completely joking. I'm an immigrant to this country. I don't have any say in the matter. Do not take that seriously, please. Please. The north is much better than the south. Like, things cost less. Food is better. Nightlife is better. People are generally nicer. Everyone in the south is stuck up as shit. More old people down here. Yeah. Good times. Good times. I follow a YouTuber who has an OnlyFans, but she doesn't do any sex work or share any nudity whatsoever. She just uploads there sometimes to get around YouTube censoring demonetization every now and then. I mean, yeah, like, I could have an OnlyFans just for, like, content, I suppose, couldn't I? Instead of a Patreon. That would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? And I bet if I announce I have an OnlyFans, that will get more clicks and views than a Patreon would, certainly. Oh, guys, why are you trying to convince me to do an OnlyFans? Yeah. So, I mean, it is sex work. It's given. I mean, it is sex work. It's given it's given objectification in it. I don't think that's argued by anyone. Yeah, but what if I want you people to objectify me? Like, I'm not going to lie. Considering I used to be a like ugly, esteemless, incel, nice guy, piece of shit, who was horrible to women and dreamed about them objectifying me. It's kind of nice now that I'm a decent human being. I have men, women, like my guys, my gals, and my non-binary pals, all objectifying me. It's lovely. I genuinely love it. Objectify away first. Do you like guys, gals, and non-binary pals? I said it in that video the other day that I'm never going to upload and show you. I hate it. I hate it. Saying it like it gives me flashbacks to a certain person. but it's stuck in my head. I know theirs was lads, ladies, and non-lads, ladies, and non-binary daisies. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. It's much better. Trying to get back to California, North Carolina since last year. So frustrating when you've been stuck in Scotland. Gutted, mate. Although, had you been in California, you might have been burnt alive by Jewish space lasers. And that's not good for anyone. Objectification is not good or something you should normalize and less monetize. But if I didn't care about you guys objectifying me, I wouldn't do my appearance or anything like that for these videos, but I always make sure I look good in my videos, or at least semi-good. I always try to have this is the least I bother making myself look good in a video. Least, I like people objectifying me, genuinely. It's bad when it's something you've experienced your whole life, but if it is something you want, then why is it bad? Some people want to look at me like a piece of meat, go for it. Give me a piece of meat. No, fuck off. I know someone who simply posts outfits they like looking good in. The subs like contributing to their funds for bills. Yeah, that would be useful. My vaccine isn't recognised by the EU. India manufactured AstraZeneca. Yep, that's the problem. Vaccinated here, and I'm dealing with an area that said, "Oh, you don't have to wear them now." Oh, the masks, yeah. I'm still wearing a mask, and I'm still going to keep wearing a mask because, to be honest, this last year, it's not just COVID. I haven't caught colds, barely got sick or ill, full stop. I kind of like that. Try living in Texas during all of this. It's been absolutely disgusting watching how selfish people are. Are you freezing or burning at the moment in Texas? Are your pavements melting, or are you having a blizzard? I can't keep up with your weather there anymore. All I know is that your energy grid can't handle it, right? And your governor likes flying off to different states when things get bad. And yeah. Oh, what's that guy's name? Isn't he also a nonce? Matt Gates, or whatever his name is. Is that Texas? No, somebody else in Texas. What's his name? Oh, he's hilarious, whoever he is. He's so funny. He's the funniest guy. I love him. He's the stupidest Republican twat ever, and I absolutely love him. Being a Brit, he gives me some schadenfreude. He reminds me a lot of Boris Johnson. I do not have a PO box because we do have PO boxes in the UK, but you have to pay for them. They're hundreds of pounds a month. Can't afford that shit, That shit's pricey. I can't be affording that. I would love snacks though. I need to see how Amazon works. I might set up an Amazon wish list because I think I can do that without doxing myself, which would be good. But yeah, the reason why YouTubers have PO boxes is so that people don't have their addresses. They're £100 a month just to have a PO box. So that's something you do when you're getting ad revenue. Which is why I've always found those old live streams of Clopo's when she was doing her opening up gifts and should get boxes she'd be like, oh, what's this box? I've got some goodies in here, and it would be some really bad drawings her fans had done for her, and it's she was paying hundreds of pounds a month to receive cards from people, letters from people. And every time you could see her getting more and more pissed off and disappointed throughout the video, and that's what ends in that video. She gets triggered by a Christian pamphlet, and it's just because she's got nothing from any of her fans throughout the whole video other than shitty letters. And I'm not saying letters are shitty. I would fucking cry if you guys sent me a fucking letter. But for a narcissist like her, and I'm a bit of a narcissist too, but the thing, you can see she's expecting more. There's these big boxes and it's all just drawings and letters, and she's just getting more and more pissed off throughout the video. It's so funny. Love it. That's the music I make with me dancing naked as the music video. Yes, I always look this good. Feed my ego. No, I don't. Yeah, consent is the important part in objectification, I think, genuinely. If you don't consent to it, then the people objectifying you fuck themselves. Piece of shit. But where I am here, whatever. I don't care. Go for it. Don't think there's anything else other than that, though. All you're doing is feeding my ego. Yeah, site where people go if it's a site where people go specifically to be objectified, then what's the problem? Pardon me. But Pete, we're not just here to see pretty Pete, we're here to listen to talky Pete. And if people were to say objectify pretty Pete, they will look at me and objectify me, which is a no. I feel that. Let me be your piece of meat, guys. Yeah, you're here for the looks, Phil. You can admit it. We know. Wish lists usually don't give the address out, so that could work. Yeah, but sometimes they do, I've heard from people. So what is up with that? Why do Amazon wish lists sometimes give people the address? Does anyone know that? I know a few female content creators won't show their face because they don't want to be devalued as just an object on Twitch because it's been normalized. Yeah, I think that's why there's so many creators, people like Cringy or Illuminati or like any of the faceless creators who do it because they don't want people doing that, like fair enough, whatever. It's funny because they still end up getting objectified often, which is kind of fun. Depends on the seller. Depends on the seller. So if I make sure the things on my sellers list, if I make sure things on the wish list come from sellers that don't give away my address, I'd be fine. Guys, can somebody do some research on this for me, please? And also, obviously, anything that I receive from you guys, I'm obviously going to open up in videos and shit and look at, and it'll be fun, Yeah. No idea, unless there's an option people get to check. I'm not sure. I think it's through the salary. We have to look it up. So who is Pete? Who is Pete? It's a very good question. It's a very good question. Question I am still trying to answer all these years later. It's not much success. Yeah, my best is all the people in the Discord calling me Granddaddy. That's the best. It feels weird getting called Granddad when like you're 30. Like I know I named myself Grandads Lounge, but that's because at the time my granddad was still alive and I was recording all my videos in his lounge. It's looking after my granddad, filming in his lounge. Grandads Lounge. Just had a ring to it. Before that, for those of you here who probably weren't around back in the day, I used to be called a very British drug addict on this channel, which is why it still sometimes calls me Avda. Because, and if you go back and watch my very oldest videos, they're titled A Very British Drug Addict, and they're just about shit, my past, my dark side, my ancient history, it's good stuff. Good stuff. See offers right now, no, that's not from people get to show. I'm gonna have to look it up and see how I wish this work. Nah, it's still fun calling me Granddad, to be honest. This is funny, makes me laugh. Saying if you did a Nap Dragon bookmark, I would snatch that up. I'm not sure if you get in trouble for that. Probably not on Patreon. People do all sorts of fucking, fan art and sell it on Patreon all the fucking time. Nobody gives a shit. Nice. Very British drug addict. That's like old school me. And that was me for that was my channel for about a year pretty much. And yeah, then I started looking after my granddad and filming in his lounge. And I was sort of over talking. I'd found the catharsis I needed making the videos I'd made, talking about my drug shit. And so I was like, right, time to change my name, move on. So I think I'm going to move on from Grandads Lounge because it's a good name, got a good ring to it. Drug dad instead, no. That's hilarious, no. You start out as Pete, became Grandad. It was like finding out myself. Yeah. Yeah, no, I started out to say as like nobody knew my name on my channel. I never used my name on my channel ever. I was just after for ages, a very British drug addict, and then Grandads Lounge, and from that moment on, I was sort of just like, "Hey guys, I'm Pete. This is my granddad, and this is my Grandads Lounge." You know, yeah, sort of thing. What do I do outside of the internet, like in real life? Stuff. Stuff. Hard to explain right now. Not to get deep, but I appreciate your openness and insight with difficult topics that others shy away from. So thanks. No worries. Yeah, when I'm in the mood. But yeah, sometimes can't always get deep. Right. Oh god, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I like streaming. I think I can stream. That's right. I think. Oh yeah, Holly is trying to say hi, Doodly. She's just saying hey. I'm gonna call it here because it is 20 to 3 and I am tired now. And I think I've said most of what I needed to say in all of this. And yeah, I'm just going to do more streaming, I think, if this was all right. I can't do game streaming yet, annoyingly, but it's kind of fun doing these chat streams. Might try out Twitch just to see if the quality's better on there for the next one. So keep your eyes peeled tomorrow, guys, for a thing with a link saying where to go. I'm sorry, Dante hasn't come and visited. He just doesn't sometimes. He's a bastard. He's a bastard. I'm sorry. He's a weird dog. He often sleeps by the front door and then, like, just all over the house, basically. He has many bedrooms. Lovely chatting to everyone. Yeah, he has 2 upstairs. It's like live high up, attic sort of thing. Yeah, I'm tired now. That was fun. I'm gonna stream more, and I'll catch all of you tomorrow, hopefully. I'll try and do the stream a little bit earlier for my own sanity. And so I don't know what it will be for everyone else, but UK GMT, I'm going to aim for like 8 or 9 o'clock, okay? So if you're about, it'd be awesome to see you. And if not, you'll miss out on the live expose of somebody who could be a giant piece of shit, but I'm not sure. It's going to be an expose where we as a group determine. I will be the prosecution and the defense, and you shall be the judge and jury as my audience, basically. We'll be putting them to the content court. Yeah, exactly. Content court. Yeah. Do a content court with you guys. I think that'll be fun. Where I will give you the evidence. I'll explain why it could be okay. And shit'll go down. Right. If you're for some reason not a subscriber, go subscribe. To the rest of you. If you're not yet in Discord, jump in the Discord. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace. It was nice chatting. It was fun. Cool. In a bit, guys.